is a cold and windy day, and it just rained pretty good last night, but let's see what we can find anyway. More of the same. I don't see anything new worth going in after on this one. This is all the same stuff as 2 nights ago, so I'm not even jumping in. So this one has no units sitting outside, but I want to take a look and see if there is anything inside. Alright, sometimes there's wire inside that conduit, and I really don't see too much else. I do see a little bit of wire back there, so I'll take a look at that. This one mostly just looks like cardboard. Yeah, empty boxes. Pretty much the same as the other night. Sometimes they do a massive dump here of HVAC stuff, but it doesn't look like they've been too active the past couple of days. So actually I see some way back in there. I see some cable and maybe a motor, so I'm going to take a look at that. Alright, so I do see a few things in here. Primarily got some that strip, but I got copper wire right there. That's good copper wire in that. Little bracket, just take that. Here. Pieces of aluminum. More wire. Turn that in for shred. This is what I was talking about. This thing right here. So that's just metal cable and a little motor, which looks like it's got copper in there. I'll probably not turn it in as copper, but a motor at least. That is pretty much it. Alright, so this one, I don't know what that is. Let me take a look. Conduit, and it's heavy. It's a stovetop, so I'm going to get in and get that. This one had all of that refrigerator stuff in, and now I don't see anything. Might still like check that box and that box, but I'm pretty sure I probably got those the last time I was in there. Maybe it just didn't all dump out, but we'll find out. Oh, look. That is crappy wire, actually. See that stuff? That's no good. It's got a little bit of copper in it, but I really don't think they're going to use it. I'll take it and throw it in with shred, but I will take the satellite dishes. So that's not too bad. And then there's some wire or some probably aluminum frame there. And then shred paper. Ooh, there's a cord or something, so I'll cut that off too. Some pipe. Yeah, I'll grab all that stuff. Not too bad. Something disgusting again. I'm not going to even move that box to look, but I can see there is a deer skin at the very least in that bag right there. Looks like to be guts in that one, and you can see all the blood in that bag. So I'm getting this stovetop out. That's probably even blood down there in the corner. I think that is. That's all red. I'm getting this out and I'm getting out of here. Alright, so a few more boxes from when I was here last time. So I am going to go through that. And over here, looks like there's more opportunities. A bale of hay if I need that. That box is empty, which was to be expected, but there is some good stuff like this, which does have a little bit of wire in it, so I'll take what I can get. Had to clear out a path to get in here. Alright, so before I even climbed in, took the wire out of this one. It's about a pound, so not too bad. I need to go through that. This box. I thought it was heavy, but it's not. So there's nothing in that. The Walt box. I was hoping for maybe an old one that I could turn in for shred. Most of this stuff, it's like it's already been opened. A little bit of wire. Stick in that. This one seems a little on the heavy side, and it has a camera in it. It's broken, but I can try to sell it for parts. I sold another one of these for like 20 bucks for parts. And that one had a broken lens on it. That one doesn't. Great pumpkins. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, hit this the other night like I always do, and there are a few more things in here, so it's worth jumping in and taking a look. Got a compressor that has already been leaking oil, but this sucker, that's a good 60 pounds. Ouch, that hurts. Balance that on there. Hopefully it doesn't fall on me. I'm gonna stand over here because that will hurt. Starting to go through the same stuff twice already. So I think I've hit it all, but I got that 60 pound, 55 pound compressor. So grab that and get out of here. Alright, so nothing but the same stuff in there as last time. So I noticed their camera up there kind of points towards the dock, but I think they pointed it more over here now because I know they get a lot of illegal dumping, which I mentioned in a lot of videos, but it's good for me, not so good for this company. Ooh, I'm actually building a firewood rack, and that metal with the holes in it might come in handy. I'm going to take that out, and it sucks because that piece is way back there and I really could use it. I'm actually going to get in there and see if I can't get it. So I was only able to get these pieces, which I don't know, is about 10 pounds of metal, but I might be able to use that. I would have picked it up anyway for shred. Sorry about the wind, it is really picking up. That other piece was actually attached. That looks the same as last time. It was actually attached to a piece of wood, and I strained my neck trying to get to it. Not cool. And it's a lot of metal on that chair. That might be worth picking up. Yeah, I mean, that's wood, and I know all that's metal down there, but I don't know if it's enough. That whole thing underneath there is metal, so I might just grab it anyway. I'm here. Negative on the chair, it was all plastic base, so I'm going to skip it on to the next dumpster. So on a whim, I decided to drive back behind here. There used to be an open top, and then there wasn't, and then there is again. So I already hit this one, as you can see, but I can't go any higher than that because of bad planning. But check this out. Look at all that shelving. So I will be back for sure. I'm gonna grab those bags actually. But yeah, I didn't film the loading, and I was just gonna take a few, and then I just kept going and going, and then went up to the brim. That stuff is really slick, so I've used a lot of rope to hold that down, as well as all my bungee cords. But I will definitely be back. That is a lot of metal just sitting in there, and hopefully it's in the next day or two before that open top disappears. But pretty good score. Usually don't go behind Bed Bath & Beyond just because it's usually pretty nasty back there. People go through it quite a bit, but that is worth going back for. So this is what I got. Like I said, it's a bunch of shelving, but there's a lot of holes in there. And I did also find some more printer cartridges, but these boxes were wet from the rain, so I'm hoping that if they are new, then I can just sell them as open box and just check and make sure that the cellophane is intact. We'll see, but for now I gotta unload all these shelves and cover them up, get them outside the truck just in case I decide to go on another run, and that way I've got the room. So here it all is, and there's my stove top, but it goes all the way back there and that. So 10 pounds a piece, I'm guessing that's a good 300 pounds, maybe more. So easily $18 right there just in shred steel. But I'm gonna cover it up. I've got the truck empty, well, for the most part. Got some sorting out to do, but now at least if I want to run back, I can get more. Alright, so we are going to do a daytime raid of that open top. I want the shelving that's inside, so I'm going to go after it. Since I'm in the area and just got a bunch of scrap, I figured I'd stop here on a Sunday, and I didn't get to look in here too closely yesterday, but found a couple of printer drums. Want to see if I can find anything else. These are sealed boxes of something. I don't know what, but this one's freaking heavy. This is liquid plastic flexible solution. And these, I don't know. Medical care. Yeah, can't use that stuff. I'll show you real quick what that was. So these are, I don't know what they are, but some kind of medical stuff. Definitely not dealing with that. Medical care, this is all liquid. Definitely not dealing with that. Stay safe drain set, 10 units. So that's also not coming. That's too bad. This, though, says Liberty pin trigger. I better open it. I don't want to take stuff that I'm going to have to throw out at home. Wow. More medical stuff. I don't even know if you can sell this stuff online, but I'm definitely not going to try. Not getting involved in that stuff for sure. That's too bad. Alright, so what's in here? Nothing. Staples box. Syringes. Oh yeah. I wonder if this was illegally dumped. I haven't seen this stuff in here before. Man. Too bad it's not stuff I can use. That's kind of a bummer. I do want to look these up. So there is the number. So that is what I ended up with. This is all stacked here. It's still got a hole in there though. And then I've got a ton of peg hooks and other little things that make up quite a bit of weight. So I would say easily at least 300 pounds, if not more in there. And then I just found a couple of little things in that last dumpster. These here are nothing more than display pieces. I didn't feel like ripping them out of the box inside the dumpster where I got the shelves, so I just threw them back here. I can put the cardboard in recycling, no big deal. But yeah, not too bad of a run. So between that 300 pounds, under that tarp I've got at least 300 pounds, and then I've got a bunch of stuff over here. So I'm looking maybe at an 800-900 pound run tomorrow. Get this all out of my truck. Got that other compressor, which is about 55 pounds, and I might take in all my compressors. I'll see what I'm getting for pricing with them, and then maybe I'll run to the scrap yard that's further away that does the small scales. So I'll figure that out tomorrow, but I think I'm going to go ahead and straighten this so that I can get as much back here as I can. I'd like to clean out these two piles and get them out of the way so that I can start fresh on Tuesday. All right, sorry about the background noise. Someone's got some power equipment going, but as I'm going through all these, which my entire floor of my bed is full of these hooks, thinking maybe I should sell them on eBay. They're sort of selling. I'm gonna get a lot more than 6.5 cents a pound each, you know, like this here, maybe 1/3 of a pound, and I've got hundreds of them. But I'm thinking if I just use a flat rate box and throw like 30 to 50 in, I can easily sell them for a few dollars a pop. And since it's a flat rate box and I could just throw them in, it'd be easy to do. I hate to just throw all these out when I can make a little bit of money. Unfortunately, with the whole COVID pandemic, small businesses are going belly up like crazy, and so it's probably the small business owner I'm going to be selling to. I just looked at the sold items, and it's not as much as I'd like to get, but it's going to be a lot more. And if I just used, like I said, a flat rate box, it might be worth my while. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang on to all of them and just see what happens. These are really nice. These are steel, but they're a nice shiny steel. I mean, kind of decorative. But yeah, you need the wall slat system for these to go in, which a lot of retail places use. So maybe I'll just do a mix and match type of thing, put it up, see if it sells. If it doesn't, I can always throw it out later. If I store it properly, it shouldn't take up too much room, and then just focus on taking all this shelving and everything else back, so, or to the scrapyard. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I've got a lot of these, so I need to get to it and get all this stuff organized. So this is the display sign. Actually, there was 2 in each box. It's kind of a shame to throw these out, but way too much of a pain to ship. Something that size is actually pretty expensive when it exceeds certain dimensions, and that does, even though it's really thin. So USPS is going to cost a fortune, even UPS, to ship something like that, even if it is light. But maybe I'll make some sides on the truck. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Just wanted to put it up there, see if there was any potential. I do like the little gadgets down here that twist up and down to lock onto things, but nothing that I can use heavy duty wise. So there is a couple of big containers, and then I've got those 2 boxes, and all of this. So that's each box. Even this little one here is a good almost 30 pounds. So it's quite a bit of weight there, but let me see what I can do about selling on eBay before I flip it. Just went vertical on all this stuff, and that way I can get everything in. But each one of those is about 10 pounds, and I've got about 18 of them up there, if not more. So not too bad weight-wise for gathering all that shelving. So I'm at the yard on a Monday afternoon. It is about 39 degrees. It was just flurrying a little bit. It's the first time this year so far here where I'm at in North Carolina. So it's chilly, but it'll warm up quick once I start unloading. There's a lot of pieces back there. So once that's done, I think that's it for the day. I might stop and check out the dumpster where I got all that shelving that you see there and all the peg hooks. I might just swing by there and see if I can't find something that they've thrown in there this morning or last night and see how that goes. So that load was right about where I thought it would be, so 860 pounds at 6.75 cents and $58. So not too bad for that run, considering it was a lot of stuff that I just found in one dumpster, and then I added stuff that I found over the rest of the week. But it's kind of a bummer when you see that fluctuating between 58.40 and 58.20, and it got caught on the 58.40, so that was another $1.20 that I missed out on. But pennies in the overall scheme of things, but dollars add up to more dollars.